It's going again.
Hello, more phone calls. What? Yeah, I'm trying to sort it. Let it get back.
What's happened?
Well, I'm not sure, but I've just refreshed everything. They were saying we've got no sound, but it's telling me we've got sound here.
Ah.
So, if anyone hears this, if one of you can ring back and let me know if we have got sound. It's showing me on screen that we have got sound. Obviously, they won't be able to hear that, will they? I'll phone.
Well, you've missed my wonderful introduction, ladies and gentlemen. You can just watch me doing strange movements. Bit of vogue. Yeah, bit of vogue. Bit of tutting. For those that know what tutting is.
Hello. It says up sound.
Yeah, there we go. Has it come back yet? Oh. Ooh. Bow.
Well, they're saying they've got sound.
Oh, excellent. Good.
But it's ridiculously quiet.
Oh, that's not like me.
Yeah. It says on our screen that we've got plenty of volume.
Well,
so I'll put it up anyway.
Give it a bit more. Give it a bit more juice there, Mark.
I've ramped it up.
Right. So we're
Hopefully that's good for everybody.
Excellent. So we'll have to do a little rewind.
We'll go back to broadcasting soon. There you go.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this spooky special edition of Heathlands Live with myself, Mr. Mike Boccia, and the Wookiee with the mostest, Mr. Marc Watson.
Hello. It was even better the second time.
I just made it up on the spot first time. I was actually, glossing it over a bit. Rehearsed, yeah. So hopefully, take two, ladies and gentlemen. Take two, and you can all hear me. I'm going to project, just in case you can't.
If there's any more issues with the volume, phone and let us know one of the bubbles, please, because everything on my screen tells us it's working, but obviously it's not.
So hopefully you can all hear me loud and clear. As you may have noticed, it is my big bad self instead of the normal Spiff or Helen. Helen's running art because it's her week to run art.
But we'll be commenting because she's watching, obviously, because
she rang to tell us we got it wrong. You see, that's what happens when you leave me and Mark in charge. Things go astray. Or maybe it's ghosts and gremlins. Oh, yeah. And Spiff's off on his hollybobs with the lovely Cheryl. Yeah. So hopefully they've been resting and chilling out. We don't know if they're watching because they said they weren't going to do anything work-related.
No.
So if you are...
I noticed I sent them texts at the beginning, emails at the beginning of the week, and I got replies saying they're away on holiday. But later on in the week, that stopped. So they've obviously been on email.
He said
obviously haven't been able to resist it.
Oh, you see, they can't help themselves, can they? Well, if you're watching, hello, Spiff and Cheryl up there in the luxury penthouse suite in the deepest, darkest Harrowby. Don't worry, you're in a safe pair of hands. Me and Mark, we're professionals. We know what we're doing. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Again. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get started, shall we? So, quick equipment check, because I know that's traditional in these here parts. So, I've got my bits of paper. Look, printed bits of paper this week.
I've got paper. There's nothing on it.
Yeah, I've actually got something on mine. That's unusual. Got my pen.
I have a pen. Not a Heathlands pen, but
I'm not sure where this one came from. I think I may have stolen it off someone. This wouldn't be unusual either.
I have my elastic bands from last week.
Excellent, good. I have my brew, tea today. Oh, it went the wrong way there. Nearly headbutted it. Have you got a brew there, Mark?
I have.
Make sure you keep hydrated. It's quite warm in here.
It is.
You've got full bore heating on.
It's one of the radiators where it's either on or off. There's no in between. So I usually open the window, but has it been quite windy?
That wouldn't work really very well, would it? No. So, here's the agenda, ladies and gentlemen. Eyes down for the agenda. So, we have news and weather shortly. We also have a very special one-off Halloween extravaganza type thing. Sarah and Mark's Halloween Pumpkin Showdown results. If you've been watching the Mark and Sarah show for the last couple of weeks, you'll see that there's been some shenanigans featuring pumpkins. And we'll get to that later on in the show.
They're both carving experts.
Yes. So if you've been watching, then you may have seen the pictures, which are up online. And you give us your votes of which one you like the best, because we will be announcing the result. Who is the best pumpkin carver?
Yes, if you haven't done it already, you've got like maybe 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes.
Depends how much I waffle.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next on the agenda, Mark? Oh, yes, of course. It's Art Showcase Extreme to the Max, featuring Halloween Madness. Can you tell I'm reading off a script? On-site artistic creations, holidays for planes, spooky cooking, and the Great British Rud-Off. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I bet you can't wait for the latest instalment.
There wasn't one last week, but there is one
I bet you can't wait for the latest instalment of the Great British Rud-Off. And finally, we're going to round off with all the usual gubbins, but we've got a special Halloween treat courtesy of Miss Heather Davidson, who will be reading us a Halloween poem. So look, something to look forward to.
Boccia report as well.
Well, that wasn't on your list. You missed that. Oh, I missed that. Yes, we've got a special sports section this week. Sports report featuring Boccia. So more of that and on.
It's highlights of the Beaumont versus Heathlands.
And was that a league game?
Yes.
So this is serious, ladies and gentlemen. Serious Boccia. Serious Boccia. There we go. So I've got a feeling in my waters, Mark. I can feel something. Scream peep! Who have we got? What they're doing, what they're saying, and can they actually hear us?
I bet you the first 5 comments. Sound. Right. Oh, Anthony Rudd, first in.
Oh, first in the house, early doors.
Right in there with, what have you had for your lunch?
Oh, well, as usual, Anthony, you should know by now, there's my lunch.
And there's mine.
Yeah. No lunch for me today.
No, extra helping of work.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we've had to slave hard over this script and, polish performance.
And we had to empty a bathtub full of water.
We did, yes, from the roof, which stopped Miss Fisher downstairs getting a shower over her desk.
She has to have one at home this week.
No, yeah, so she can't have a bath here.
Then second in is hello from the Purple Bubble.
Hello, Purple Bubble.
It actually says Purple. Purple?
Purple?
P-I-U-R-P.
Purple. I think that's supposed to be said in a New York Bronx accent, which I can't do, yeah.
Don't know.
Purple.
And then Sarah Farmer with, hi, Mike and Mark. Hope you're both doing okay. Who will win this time?
Oh, is this the...
That's the who gets the question in first. She stopped asking the question.
Because she doesn't need to, because someone always gets in there first, yes.
So it was Anthony this week.
So Mr. Rudd is the winner of the who got the question in first competition.
And then we have Helen Tuck with, what have you had for your lunch? Too late, Helen.
Too late, Ellen.
Too late, got to be faster than that.
Are you trying to crash in on the boys' competition here? What did you have for lunch, Ellen? You probably did have lunch, because you're sensible.
The next 4 messages are, Dean, no sound. Helen, no sound. Catherine Tuck, I can't hear you. Helen Tuck, start again.
Well, we did, Ellen. We took your commands and we started again, and it was a much slicker intro.
Yeah, then Catherine Tuck back in with, afternoon, by the way.
Oh, thanks, yeah. Nice to see you.
What's for dinner? From Catherine.
Oh.
So does she mean dinner as in tea time?
Yeah. Well, did you have your dinner at lunchtime or tea time?
I don't know. It depends how you class it.
Well, there we go. It's the old debate.
No plans as of yet for tea.
No, we neither. We're apparently, we're going out to a Latin jazz evening. So there may well be some Latin jazz infused or inspired food, I'm hoping.
Jazz food.
Jazz. Yeah, more Latin jazz. It's a bit more funky than normal jazz.
Okay.
There's usually a bit of dancing involved and rum.
Sounds awesome.
Yes.
Right, then we got Catherine Tuck again. With there you are.
Oh, she can hear us now.
That must be sound.
Yeah, sound
And
related.
Dean with I Can Hear You Now.
Excellent.
Anthony
I can
Rudd.
hear you clearly now. The skies are something.
So we've got Dean with I Can Hear You Now, then straight in there's Anthony with I Can't.
Oh, it's I can see you clearly, isn't it?
I can see clearly now the clouds have gone.
There we go. Yeah. They probably didn't want to hear that bit.
Yeah. Then
I'm a
Helen
dog.
with Betty Sure.
What?
So I think that's saying the sound's better but not perfect.
Right.
Catherine's saying it's quiet. Anthony says it's great.
Excellent.
So there's a mixed. I think
Mixed bag.
It may be a Facebook problem. This and not us.
Oh well, let's blame Meta.
There we are. Alan Henshaw with what are you having for your dinner, Mark and Mike? And
Mick.
It's called you Mick.
Mick.
You're too late, Alan.
Too late. We've already said. Hopefully, Latin jazz-inspired food, and Mark's not sure. He's sitting on the fence. Quite painful.
David Patterson with Happy Halloween, everybody.
Oh.
Well, Happy Halloween to you too, David.
Uh-huh.
And then Helen Tuck with roast chicken sandwiches. That's what she's having.
That's what she had for lunch, roast chicken sandwiches.
So I roasted some chicken off this morning. I had mine for breakfast.
As
Helen
you do.
was sensible and brought it to work and made a sandwich with it.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Then Anthony Rudd with Sunday click going back. Oh, I think it's clocks going back.
Oh, is it that time of year already?
So extra hour in bed on Sunday.
Oh, ka-ching.
And then Jeanette Fisher with hello all.
Excellent.
Are you ready? On the count of three.
Oh, what do we do?
It's a shout to Jeanette.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Hello, Jeanette!
Hello, Jeanette! Echo.
And then we wait for it to come back.
All right, because that'll be about 10 seconds at least. Even though we've got the door.
With hello, Mark and Mike. Is Spiff still off?
What do you mean he's still off? He's only been off a week.
In one of the bubbles? Yes, sir. You are correct on both counts.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. There's the disembodied voice of doom.
And that is it for now.
Excellent, right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's news time, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the news. And here's the news, top of the hour. We're looking for volunteers because it is poppy time, poppy appeal time. So we're looking for some volunteers for...
It's 2 mornings, I think, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
at the moment.
Morning,
yeah, I can't remember the exact mornings, but...
It might be the Tuesday morning.
I think it's Tuesday and Thursday, I thought.
Send us a message and we'll come back to that.
And we'll post it up. So if you want to help out with the Poppy Appeal, which is raising money for veterans via the British Legion, we'll be doing our usual selling from the stall down in Asda. So if you want to volunteer, that's great. Can you speak to Miss Helen Tuck, who is coordinating it? But please bear in mind that because of the COVIDs, that you will have to wear a mask when you're doing it. So that's going to be the only condition of doing it. So if you'd like to have a crack at selling poppies for raising money for a good cause, then see Mistress Helen Tuck, who will be available to everyone via various means of communication. I don't know where I'm going with
Shout
that.
Across the room.
Yeah. So, weather. Let's have a quick look outside. Definitely not a drying day for Spiff.
No. It is rather wet.
It is wet, and it has been rather windy as well.
Yeah. And the forecast for the weekend is wet.
Yeah. So, stay safe, everyone. Wrap up warm, keep dry, and hopefully we'll have some better weather next week. More of that and on. Okay, any other news? Right, what have we got? We've got some new faces, ladies and gentlemen. New faces. We're refreshing the gene pool. That's one way of putting it. One of them's not such a new face, but she's here in a new capacity, ladies and gentlemen. Intriguing, yeah. So we have some new staff starting there next month, which is in about 5 days. So we have the return of, people may remember, Sammy, who used to volunteer with us quite a lot, especially Boccia. She's coming back to work for us as a support worker, starting, I believe, next week. And also starting work as a support worker, we have Ellie.
Well, Monday is the 1st of November.
Yeah, so I think she's starting on Monday. The week after, on the Monday, which I believe is the 8th, we have Ellie. Now, Ellie came to us as a student on placement a few years ago, before the old COVIDs. So she's returning now as a proper, fully paid member of staff. Ooh. So we hope you all make them welcome. Also...
So she was really good as a student. Do you think she's got to keep that up?
Well, she better do.
She's getting paid like that.
We also have a chap some of you may have met because he came and did a taster day with us Wednesday 2 weeks ago, I believe.
Okay.
Possibly. Called Maliki. Now, Maliki's going to Maliki's going to come and join us, and he's going to be helping me around the site and doing maintenance and painting and garden jobs and stuff like that, because he's young and fit and I'm old and decrepit.
There'll be a lot of sweeping water off paths.
I should imagine so for the first couple of days, yeah. So Malik will join us. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, we can safely look forward to the return of a feature we've not seen in a little while, which is Spiff's Deep Delve, to learn a bit more about the new faces. And speaking of exciting, fresh new faces, ladies and gentlemen, there's more news. Yes, there is more news. That's right. We're having a refresh. We're getting rid of the old and bringing in the new. So there's going to be some changes to the Heathlands at home scheduling over the week. Oh, you asked me, is things moving, Mike? Is things moving again? Oh, no, we're not moving things, ladies and gentlemen.
No, we're keeping things as they are.
They're as they are. What we're doing, though, is we're refreshing them. We're increasing the beauty and the presentational excellence.
So when he says getting rid of the old,
I mean Nick.
that'll be it.
Yep, we're booting Nick out and we're bringing in some fresh-faced loveliness. So taking over sign will be Paula.
Yep.
Who's off today, so I don't know why I'm giving her the thumbs up. She might be watching. I don't know what she's doing. And taking over football fanatics and other sports-related nonsense will be the lovely Jackie.
And Jackie may have a beautiful assistant called Jamie.
Oh, well, there we go. Excellent. Right, now then, checking my list. Now, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm here, return of... Oh, can't get it on. Building news. There we go. There's me. Do that so I can hear what I'm saying. Yes, so we have some exciting building news, which relates to the horrible weather we've had, which has delayed the job. But next week I can exclusively reveal the new ramps and fencing that's needed around the Blue Bubble will be starting on Monday morning. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can get rid of my rubbish ramp and we'll have proper ramps, hopefully by the end of the week. But there is a big caveat on that because it is weather dependent, which is why they couldn't do it this week, because it was chucking it down. Because you can't really do concrete in the pouring rain.
I haven't looked at the forecast for next week, but I don't know. It might be better.
It's supposed to improve, but we'll see. We'll see, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, that's the building news.
Are they laying concrete to do it then?
Yeah, it's concrete. Couldn't afford tarmac, ladies and gentlemen. I blame Brexit, but others may not. There we go. Right, so, ladies and gentlemen, there endeth the news. Yes, so now we're going to move to our special. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment that certain people have been waiting for. This is the results of the great Sarah and Mike Halloween Pumpkin Showdown.
Refresh my page.
Oh, refreshing the page. Oh, that's very... That's very proud. That's what they do on Radio 1. Oh, I'm going to refresh the text screen.
Right. So there is a clear winner.
Oh,
by 2 votes.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, now can we see the contenders? Do we have pictures of the contenders? It says here on my notes that we do.
Yeah, I was supposed to do that, wasn't I?
Yeah, there we go.
You will see the contenders during art showcase.
Ah, right. Okay, so there we go.
I was rubbish and missed that one off.
Oh, there we go. You see, this is what happens. This is what happens when we follow a script, Mark. You can show what? Oh, look, there we go.
So there's one.
Oh,
that's Marc's.
Oh, nice.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man with multicoloured eyes.
And that's Sarah's Among Us one.
Oh.
So that's 2-sided.
Oh, nice. Yeah, right, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll have a bit of a drum roll. Mr. Marc, are you ready to give us the results?
And Miss Sarah Farmer wins by 2 votes.
There you go, Miss Sarah Farmer. You are the master pumpkin carver.
We will leave them up for the weekend.
Oh.
And we will check it again after the weekend to see if that result is still the same.
So, Mark, get out there, canvassing votes, buying pints, buying chocolate, bribe them, whatever you want. This is your last chance. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, that's that. Let's turn it over. Oh, now, ladies and gentlemen, in an absolute first, we've got some props. We've got some sports news. Let's go with the Boccia.
So this is Boccia highlights.
Yes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you're joining us here at Harrowby 4G Indoor Pitch for the Cumbria Boccia League match between Heathlands and Beaumont College. Yes, and we can see some highly prized activity going off there. This is the B team. There we go. We can see Beaumont B. There we go. We can see a lovely throw from the Heathlands ones there. There we go. Oh, there's Ashley getting a really good throw in there, and he's got it right on the jack. That may well put him in the lead. Oh, and Carla's just nearly got another point there. So that was a good end, good leg. Did they say it? No, here we go. Now this is the other team. We've got Caroline refereeing here. Oh, there we go. Good jack off there.
It's still the same match, but two different angles.
Yeah. There we go. Daniel coming in. Oh, so I think Heathlands are lying shot there. Heathlands are in red and Beaumont are in blue. There we go. Oh, someone was trying to drive that red one out. And I think they might be lying shot there now. They're coming in thick and fast from Beaumont. Oh, and again, I think they're lying two there. Right. Oh, and Daniel. Oh, was that Daniel Carla was trying to force it? Oh, well done there from Ashley. There we go, taking out one of the points. But I think that was a more subtle one coming in there. Hey! Oh, that was an excellent ball from Beaumont there, or a boccia. I'm not sure what you call them, but that's leaving them lying two. So there we go. There's the results, ladies and gentlemen. Beaumont took it on that last leg, 17-13. Yes, so that was the B team. So what we got coming up now, this must be the A team. So this is A and B, Heathlands versus Beaumont. There we go. Oh, have we got a ringer there? So there we go, we can see some close-up shots there. Oh, Andrew getting right into the action there. Oh, and that's a concentrated shot from Chris there. And Adrian, now that's lying on, that looks like reds. I think Heathlands are reds at the moment. We've got there, that's blue.
Both games Heathlands played reds.
Right, so we've got, I think, that's looking like Beaumont might be ahead on that one. Well, that's a tight match, or the Heathlands might be coming back a bit on that. Oh, hello.
Well, the point is a bit funny because it's really hard to delay.
Yeah, I think that Mr. Nick giving a bit of coaching there, even though he's reffing. Yeah, no, I think that's coming in. Nice shot coming in from Beaumont. And we've got Chris coming in trying to draw it back. Oh, so close, but it didn't quite work for the young man from Heathlands. I think that gave it to Beaumont. Yep, there we go, 13-10, ladies and gentlemen. Beaumont with a clean sweep there. They've taken both matches in this highly important league match. So, hope you join us again for the next highlights package in a few weeks' time, hopefully.
See, I noticed something during that video which I didn't notice when I was making it. I had Heathlands first and then Beaumont, but I changed them round. Didn't change the scores round. So it was actually Heathlands.
So all my commentary was rubbish, ladies and gentlemen, because I was given false information.
Yeah, so it was actually Heathlands 17, Beaumont 12, and then the other way around for the second match as well.
Well, unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. I mean,
I forgot the pumpkin.
You forgot the pumpkins. You've got the scores the wrong way around. Why we bother with the script, I have no idea. Anyway, I've got a feeling in my waters, and there might be some comments coming. I've got a feeling. Woo! Screen peeps. Right, go on, Mark, hit me. What's coming in on the old comments?
Right, let's go back. Okay, so we've got Heather in with, it's wet in Penrith.
I think it's wet everywhere, Heather.
I was reading the news on my tablet and it was saying flood warnings and about the lake and Pooley Bridge flooding.
Yep.
This is why I was a few minutes late going on Heathlands Live. Because of the flooding.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's causing the most unexpected delays.
Yeah. Then underneath we have Anthony Rudd with, I've been helping Nick doing exercise this Monday.
Excellent, good.
Well done to you. And Sarah Farmer is, that was actually my first time doing pumpkin carving too.
Ooh, so yeah, first time.
First time.
Yeah.
So she's just rubbing it into Mark.
Yeah, beginner's luck, Mark, eh? There's always next year, mate.
So I wonder who Mark thought he'd to do one for himself. And that is it for now.
Oh, right.
We're all in early on today.
Yeah, they're all early on, and they've just been stunned by our startling commentary and presentational skills.
Guys, so I reckon next time we go,
there'll be loads of slagging going, we won that, what's going on? Anyway, right, Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Art Showcase Extreme to the Max. Hit it.
I thought you were doing the feature.
No, I wasn't doing it. Featuring, ladies and gentlemen, lots of different things. So we've got some, what have we got? On-site creation. So we've got,
So this it's like
Joy.
autumnal art. But
Yeah, doing looks like a bit of leaf printing going on there.
This could have been maybe part of the art course
Ah,
on the Friday.
yes, that would make different techniques of mark making. Oh, there's a beaver. Enough said, let's move on. Ah, here's the ever prolific Emma Davidson with
is that a cushion that holds your book when you finish reading?
Ah, that's quite cool, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can
go on your cushion sleep.
Yeah.
And then when you finished,
tuck your book in, and you don't, because I often fall asleep with the book in my hand, and then I wake up and it's stuck on my face, or I've crushed it, or it's all screwed up.
Maybe that's a secret thing for when she does pillow fights.
Oh,
book in.
Oh yeah, it makes it a lot harder. That's right. Well, we shall find out anon. And some more fabric design coming up there.
Well, the stitching right going on, so that might be a cushion as well.
And that might well be a cushion. It's the right shape. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is
so we had Helen Walsh in on Monday and a bit last week, and she has made a couple of boards for us. One to do for Better Together, and one for the Heathlands at Home. So they're on the walls in the entrance hall opposite toilets. If you'd like to look at them.
Excellent. Right, what's next? Oh, with some Halloween artwork.
Yeah, so that's by Heather Davidson.
That's right. I'm liking the orange and purple going on there.
But she's been on the Zooms this week. She's decorated a whole house with Halloween.
Excellent. Good work.
She goes right out there for it.
Good work. Ah, there's Abby rocking the Halloween fashion there.
Yeah.
We've got.
That's one of the pumpkins that Helen showed people how to make on
Art Live.
The Marc and Sarah show.
Oh, Marc and Sarah show, right.
So that video, after we finish this, I'm going to post it online so it can encourage people for the weekend to
make your own pumpkins, yes, if you can't get hold of a real pumpkin. Oh, hello.
So these is what I was meant to show.
Spider-Man, doing what a spider can.
I think Marc's looks really good when you put the light inside it.
No, that does look good.
I wasn't thinking it was going to be that good when he'd done the lines, but
no,
when the light's behind it, it's got a really good effect.
Yeah, that's cool. And that is brilliant.
The winner, Sarah's.
Yeah.
So she's got,
that's very intricate.
That's her two, Benny Beanie and Susie Susie, the two Among Us mascots from their show, with a heart love sign in the middle, and then Among Us in text on the back.
No, there we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Considering it was her first time, she did pick quite a hard design.
Yeah, lettering's hard. There they are, look at that, in their glory, look at that.
See what I mean about Marc's pumpkin? It just glows.
It does. Yeah, to do that, you have to scrape out quite a lot. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, this is spooky cooking. So here's Colin, and now they're making zombie...
Mummy fingers.
Zombie sausage rolls.
Ghost sausage rolls. And spooky spider Oreos.
And you know what, Marc? Did you get one? No. Did I get one? No. No, it's just not good enough.
No, we just had to smell while they come upstairs.
I know,
while they cooked it.
Those smelled great. They were the spooky sausage rolls. Ghosty ones.
Did you see that one in the centre with the intricate pastry? That was Donna's.
Oh.
So she went all out and did it really fine.
Ooh,
well done to you, Donna.
Well done, Donna. And there's Mr. Henshaw making a few, that looks like the sausage rolls ones.
Or mummy rolls.
Mummy rolls. And there's young Chris. Not sure what he's starting there, but he's dealing quite professionally with some pastry. Yeah. And there's Mr. Francis.
Well, looking a bit confused there.
Yeah, he's got...
It's a sausage.
He seems to have more pastry than sausage. This is never good. Never good. You always got to get your proportions right. Ah, now, ladies and gentlemen, this is our reporter, a roving reporter, all the way from Lanzarote. Mr. Matthew Beattie was out and about in Lanzarote, and as you all know, he has a small interest in planes.
And that's a Ryanair there.
That is indeed a Ryanair jumbo jet that he's watching taking off, and there's his favourite mode of transport. That looks cool.
I forgot what you call them. It's not rickshaws.
No, they are a rickshaw, but they're a four-wheel version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So has that got wheels in the front as well, so you can face each other?
I don't know. That's steering wheel.
Kids.
I think that might be. Oh, that'll be for kids. So they can sit in like on a shopping trolley. There we go.
Dad. They do like the holidays, that for me.
They do, yeah. Oh,
Oh, he's very proud of that, mate. What is it? Is it cheese on toast?
That looks like a cheese on an extreme cheese on toast. That I think that's especially for Spiff, actually. Yeah. Now then, yes, we've got some more planes. So this Edelweiss. Anybody want to guess where that's come from?
It sounds German.
I think it might be Swiss, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Answers on a postcard, ladies and gentlemen.
Interesting table design.
Yeah, it's quite a bright one. Attractive to the eye. Eye-catching, indeed.
Oh,
now, ladies and gentlemen, this is...
I've got text to read out of it.
I have. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a military plane from the Spanish Air Force. It's called an Atlas, and it's part of their refueling and supply fleet. Now, what was happening over Lanzarote, which for someone like Matthew was really good timing, or was it? He was watching Air Force manoeuvres between the Spanish, the Greek, and the Dutch Air Forces, and he watched them doing refueling exercises over.
So is the spear on the front for like the dive bombing that can?
No, that's part of the refueling rig, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's part of the refueling rig.
So maybe the pipe comes off there and they can see where it's going.
Yeah, possibly. I think it is. Don't quote me on that.
More information needed, Matthew.
Yeah, Matthew needs to let us know what the big spiky thing. It's either that or something to do with radar. But I'm fairly sure it's something to do with refueling. Oh, hello! Oh. This is. We're back into spooky madness. So this is. So
these are sent in from home.
This is
Abby being eaten by a pumpkin.
That is a Maasai pumpkin. I'm not sure where she found it, but that is a big old pumpkin. I suspect the lanes. And if you might notice, peeking out from below her coat there, she's also rocking the Halloween fashion wear. I don't know whether it came in time, but also another one of your paper pumpkins.
Yes, that shows how they go together. You go like that, then you fold it out.
Very clever. She's quite clever, your missus.
She can be, yeah.
Yeah, you know, she has her moments. There we go. There's Abby making one. Look at that, and you get the full glory. You get the full glory of that Halloween fashionista.
And as you can see around the wall, she's been doing quite a lot of Halloween stuff.
Yeah, seems to be quite popular decorating this year. Oh, wrong way.
So I think this came from Joanne Rudd. I'm not 100% on that one, but I think it came off Facebook. From
a cornucopia of pumpkins, ladies and gentlemen, a cornucopia.
And as we can keep on saying, you can tell her eyesight's improved because everything is perfectly done.
Yeah, that's really good, really good. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Great British Rudolph.
So these are double choc chip cookies.
Ooh, are you sure they're cookies? No, not muffins?
Well, the text said cookies.
All right, fair enough. They look like they've been dipped. Have they been dipped as well?
No, I just think it's your eyesight.
All right, possibly. I'm quite a distance from the screen here. They do look nice, Anthony. So that's looking, ladies and gentlemen. So
Anthony will be bringing them in for us next week.
Excellent, good. All of them, please. That's excellent. Oh, and now we're going to.
So these were random ones from Anthony.
Alan
Henshaw.
So we're at Casa Henshaw. This is their decorations.
These are Halloween decorations that they've got. So it says like a spooky style house with a remote. What does the remote do? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it
changes the colours and stuff, and it might do something with the next one that's coming up.
Yes, so I'm going to press play now because the next bit's a video that Alan sent.
Yeah, there we go. Look at there. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, what's that? What's that in the window? Presses the button and... Whoa! Oh, it's terrifying laughter. There we go. Oh, I'll be back at the beginning. So I also want, during our showcase... Oh, we've gone back to the studio. He's jumped me. He's jumped me, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you want the picture back on there?
No, I was going to put I'll do it in the shout-outs. Because they're next, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think you'll agree a very spooktacular Halloween art case extreme to the max, featuring lots of pumpkin madness and, amongst other things, lots of orange. It's a good job Miss Walsh isn't in today, because there's a lot of orange going on there.
Well, I was commenting to Marc and Sarah the other day for the video that Helen put on during the show. She dresses for what she's making. So she was dressed in orange, making an orange pumpkin.
Oh, there we go. That's Helen T, not Helen W, who, as we know, wouldn't wear orange if you paid her. And we tried. So, ladies and gentlemen, a few shout-outs. Firstly, a big shout-out to Vicky down there in, funnily enough.
Vicky the Witch. The Teenage Witch.
Vicky the Teenage Witch, down there in the orange bubble, who's done a fabulous job getting dressed up today. Full witch regalia, including Wicked Witch of the West, green face makeup.
With red eyes and lips.
Looking fabulous. We were hoping to have a picture. Donna was supposed to send it. She's either sent it, but it might not be Donna's fault, given the technical incompetence we've had to endure today, ladies and gentlemen. It may simply be on Mr. Watson.
It didn't come through on email, and it wasn't on the...
we'll blame Donna on this one. We'll give you a pass on this one, Mark. Okay, and also a big shout out to Mr. Steve Woodburn, who had yet another birthday.
Oh, he must be getting old now, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he's as old as me now.
Ooh.
Yeah, for 6 months of the year, he's younger than me. But once he hits his birthday, he becomes the same age, ladies and gentlemen. That age, I believe, and I'll have to work it out, is 48. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I know you can't believe your ears. 48.
I remember
48. Yep. So happy
2 years, still a big celebration.
Couple of years, yep. So there'll be a double half century coming up next couple of years. So happy birthday, Steve. I know you went out and had a great time with your family. So that's grand. And finally, on the shout outs front, Anthony and Joe wanted to shout out their dad because he's coming back home. Is it today? Sunday. So that's really good for Halloween. So they're really happy to see Dad coming home. Excellent. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to move on to something a bit different. Ooh, something a bit Halloween inspired. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Miss Heather Davidson.
Hello, my name is Heather Davidson, and this is a Halloween story that I wrote that I'm going to read to you. It is Halloween at Holland Towers, and it is no ordinary night. The haunted house, Nemesis Funfair and Hotel come alive. The ghost spiders, witches and wizards have a party. They eat toffee apples and pumpkin soup, play tricks and dance to music played by Michael Jackson called Thriller. He was playing the music at the towers. One of the wizards was Harry Potter, and he was trying to kill a monster that was coming from a ride inside the towers. He noticed somebody was at one of the towers, watching everything that was happening. This person looked like a normal boy, but he wasn't. A few miles away, children were going trick-or-treating, and a candy man gave them candy, then frightened them away. Back at Holland Towers, in one of the rides, the room was moving, going upside down, and lights were flickering. As well as all this happening, a coffin came falling down, and the mummy came out of it and went outside to have a fight, try to kill anybody. The mummy went to one of the witches and tried to get her on the ground, but she had a wand, but she waved and put a spell on the mummy, which made it fall down on the floor. Then the witch flew away on the broomstick, and the others followed. They went into a castle on a hill, and a lot of bats flew out of the windows, and there was a full moon. At Alston, a few hundred miles away, the steam train started to move on its own. It wasn't really, there were ghosts inside it which were having a ride. When the train stopped, they got off it and went down the hill, then across the field on the right to the church and graveyard. A few skeletons started to come out of the coffins from underneath the gravestones. Michael Jackson was here, and this time he had turned into a wolf, and his music was playing, so the skeletons and ghosts danced. A vampire was here, and he put disco lights on the trees. Back at Topham Towers, the Nemesis ride came alive. The eyes flashed and the head moved a bit. It started to thunder. Lightning flashed and made all the rides move in their own as if they were alive. In the hotel, the Nemesis beds moved a bit and tried to squash some people. They woke up and ran out of the room. Magic was real. In the chocolate room, the furniture was turning into chocolate, and there was a pool that was getting deeper, so people came out of here as well. The garden room started changing into a garden. Flowers grew from the floor and bed. There was sand and sea in the pirate room, with a skull and crossbones by the bed. In the Oblivion bedroom, the bed dropped into a dark room and moved like the roller coaster ride. There was a desert outside the Arabian Nights Street room. Peter Rabbit was in that Peter Rabbit room. At the ground floor, the model flying machine moved and went out to the ceiling, and there were flowers and trees growing through the floor of the secret garden restaurant. Where the Pirates Lagoon swimming pool was, the water had changed from being calm in a pool to being like the sea with big waves. The plastic island became a real with palm trees and rocks, and it was a miniature one. In the forest, one of the witches was sitting, staring at a cauldron, making you spell, and she turned herself into a cat by mistake. The next day, everything was back to normal. That's the end of my story.
Well, ladies, I think you'll agree. Great story, Heather. Well done. All her own work. Loving your work, in fact. I hope you all enjoyed that, ladies and gentlemen. Special Halloween treat. Now, Mark, I believe there's some. I believe I can feel something. I can feel something. Oh, what's that? Scream peep! Right, who've we got?
I think there's quite a lot came in.
I'm surprised. I mean, it's been a jam-packed show, I'm hoping there's lots of positive comments and nobody taking the mick out of you, because normally it's always taking the mick out of me. Right, let's go.
So, last one we had was Sarah saying it was the first time with pumpkins.
Oh, yeah.
Then we've got Paul Major in with Hi Heathlands. Hi,
Hello.
Paul.
Hi, Paul. How you
Good to have
doing?
you on board. And then we had Heather with It's good that Heathlands won. I like the Halloween animations around your screen, Mike and Mark.
Ah, very
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah.
They do look good.
Worked hard on those, didn't you, Mark?
Yeah. And then Sarah with You should see the Red Riding Hood cape Emma Davidson has on.
Oh, I haven't noticed
A
that.
Red Riding Hood cape. That might have been when she was in the other day, which was
No, she's in
Tuesday.
today.
Oh, she maybe went in today.
Yeah, maybe just she, because I only saw her getting off the bus when she was probably quite sensibly wearing a raincoat.
Yeah. And then we have Paul with Anyone see the double rainbow?
I saw one the other day.
that's right.
I've seen quite a few recently.
I have,
There's been quite a lot about.
Then Alan in with He'll be on Boccia on Tuesday.
Oh, well, hopefully, Alan, hopefully.
Yeah, well, that's what he's wanting, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Catherine took in with Fairly sure a four-wheeled rickshaw is called a tuk-tuk.
I thought that was a rickshaw with an engine.
I don't know. I just think she wanted to say tuk-tuk.
Tuk is a musical instrument that goes.
Yeah.
Ka-tuk, ka-tuk, ka-tuk.
And if Catherine and Helen stand next to each other, it is a tuk-tuk.
Tuk-tuk. Yeah. Do they have an engine? No comment.
Then we have Jeanette in with It's Austrian. It's a red and white like the flag.
Of course, yes. Of course it's Austrian, yes. Well, that makes
And
sense now.
underneath that with Paul Major with Edelweiss is Austria.
Ah, there we go.
Austrian.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss. I should have known that Sound of Music. Bye. I should have got the reference.
Then Helen Tuck with Matthew says they are Ryanair 737 and an Airbus.
Oh, that'll be the Edelweiss and the Ryanair will be 737, I guess.
Then Anthony with Hi Mike and Mark, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween to you,
Halloween
sir.
to you too.
Nice cookies.
And then Sarah Foster with Hi everyone from Sarah Foster. Hi Sarah.
Who's Sarah Foster, we all ask?
Someone that is enjoying our show.
Is it Kelly?
Well, she's called Sarah, unless she changes her name. I don't
Wow.
know. It is a familiar name though.
Yes.
So I've heard it mentioned before.
Yes.
She's commented before.
Excellent.
Then we have Heather Davidson in with This is in the lanes. I saw the giant pumpkin.
Ah, this is Abby's giant pumpkin photo. So it's in the lanes.
The lane by the floor.
Yeah, I thought it. I has suspicions. Suspicions.
And then this is in reply to Catherine's email about the tuk-tuk.
Uh-huh.
Jeanette Fisher says, spot on, Catherine. So Jeanette thinks it is too.
Well, I believe a tuk-tuk is a rickshaw with a motorbike engine on it. But I would be standard corrected if anybody knows.
It basically. It's a two-stroke
two-stroke.
That does make sense.
And that's why I brought the musical instrument reference, because the katuk, which is an Indonesian one, which is where they do have things like tuk-tuks. The name of the instrument is after the sound it makes. It makes katuk, katuk, katuk. Ah, you see, ladies and gentlemen, it's all thought about.
Then we have Heather Dawson in with, where is that talking light-up skeleton? It's in Alan's house.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen.
One of the props that he bought.
Yep, it's in Casa Henshaw, the spookiest place in town.
Then we have Heather Dawson with Happy Birthday, Stephen.
Oh, nice.
That's for next week.
No, it's already been. It was this week.
Oh, so it was his birthday.
It was Wednesday.
All right, I thought you were saying it was next week.
No.
Oh, I missed that, Stephen. Sorry. So happy birthday for this week. I'm sorry, I missed it. Then Donna White with Mark, check your emails.
Yes, we'll come to that, young lady.
So I did check my emails, and at 6 minutes past 2,
6 minutes past 2, that is, ladies and gentlemen.
when the show starts at 1:30, I did find an email with a little witch on it. And then we have Anthony Road with Daddy's home. He got back in 3 weeks.
Whee!
So he's home now.
Excellent. Well, hope you're doing well, Mr. Rudd, and enjoying some cookies.
We have Michael Harrington.
Oh, good evening, Michael.
Mark and Mike. I got drenched in Newport last week.
Nice.
I think this is when I went to the football.
Yeah, but I'm assuming it's the football,
There
unless
was
it's
an
a
accident in
euphemism I'm
Wales
not familiar with.
on the way back, and the M6 was shut at Blackpool, so I had to drive. I had to divert it. I got back to Brunton Park at 3:45 a.m.
Oof, that's a brutal journey, because coming out of Wales is a long journey at the best of times.
I bet you were tired. Then Heather with, thank you. I'm glad you like my story, Mike.
Well, I did. There was very good writing there. Let's say, hope to see more creative writing from you guys out there, and more. Any ideas for the show? Any bits like if you've got a poem, I know Jamie's done one, or if you've got some ideas of something you might like to do or show that's a bit different, send your ideas into Mr. Mark Watson, care of Heathlands.
Yeah, so Heather's wanting to do some more stuff as well, so there may be more from Heather in the future.
Good,
Then
excellent.
we have Ant Ruddin with Austria. So we're breaking back to the plane.
Back to the planes. Everyone got it, bar
Paul
me.
with Bring me Edelweiss. Bring me Edelweiss, is that a phrase comment to it?
Bring me Edelweiss.
Yeah.
It's a flower, Edelweiss. It's also a bad song from a bad musical, although that's controversial, I'm sure.
It sounds like he's right as a comment from something. But
All right, okay.
Then Elaine Tuck, which is Helen's mother.
Oh, good afternoon, Mrs. Tuck.
Hi, Dad, from Wet Edinburgh. Love, Eva. Hi, Eva.
Hi, hello, Eva. Hello.
Hope you
Yes,
like all the
Eva's
pumpkins.
on her hollybobs as well, along with
Yeah,
Spiff.
so we haven't carved our pumpkins yet, so we've got 2 pumpkins to carve.
Oh, there you go. Something to look forward to, Eva. Yep. So, did you say you've grown them?
No,
Oh, okay.
bought them.
That's just far too.
Bought
Not sure
them
what the word.
and put them in the shed.
That's far too
We
something.
have grown them in the past, but pumpkins take up a hell of a lot of space for what you get.
Yeah.
You need like a massive bed for all the roots to go everywhere. Then you get one little pumpkin.
Yep.
Or if you do it really well.
Well,
then
I hope you're enjoying Edinburgh, Eva. That's one of my favourite cities. Spent a lot of time there, but I'm
been a
sure
good
you've not. I'm sure you've not been doing what Uncle Mike used to do there. We'll leave that there. Move on.
ominous. Then we have Helen Tuck with Matthew says, "Have a great weekend, both."
Oh, thank you, Matthew. You have a great weekend, and yeah, let us know if you spot any more interesting aeronautical
I'm sure you will.
bits.
Then Catherine Tuck with, "Is that anything like a gamelan, Mike? A tuk-tuk?"
Yes, the katuk is part of the gamelan.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, it's one of the instruments in the
And the
gamelan.
last one in from Heather. I hope everyone who likes Halloween has a good Halloween.
Excellent. Well, we what's the word? We support and endorse that comment, ladies and gentlemen. We hope everyone has an excellent Halloween because we all deserve some fun and frolics.
And she says, "Are you two, Mike and Mark, going trick-or-treating with your children?"
Well, this Mark may well be doing that. My daughter doesn't like me going with her anymore. She's yes,
She's a bit old for trick-or-treating now as well.
well, yes, we have tried to have that argument with her. So what we've agreed on this year is we're going to dress the house, and we're going to be a house where people can come trick or treating too. So there will be we'll be open for the trick and treaters, because usually where we live, there's usually quite a few families that come round. So that'll be nice to see them and do some trick or treating, because obviously we didn't have any last year.
Right.
So-
So now I am going to try.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen,
See if I can get
this is
a
video.
photo.
Live video
Right.
production as we speak. You can see it happening. You can see the mechanics. We're pulling back the
Well,
curtain.
they might not be able to see the.
They
They will see the screen. They won't see. what
oh, they
I'm
can't
doing
see
on
this.
top.
So, yeah. Well,
So I've now got to find out where it is.
where's he put? There we go. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is
Okay,
sort of.
right.
Here we go. What we're doing.
It's put it massive.
Let's put it now.
So,
Hello. This is video editing live, ladies and gentlemen. I think we've got a whole new segment here. Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, look at that. Now, if you can make that, if you right click, Mark, go to transform,
It's fit to screen.
fit to screen. Way, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. Vicky in her full of glory. Look at that. That is superb effort there you
That's a
made,
perfect
Vicky.
place to put it.
Well, it's far better than me. Oh, hello.
So, Vicky,
Excellent.
well done to you.
Well done.
That's
And now Donna can be forgiven for not sending it in. She won't be getting sacked or being put in the damp cellar, which is very damp today, I'd imagine, and full of spiders. Good. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe it is that time. So, we've had a great show, I think you'll believe, with all its warts and all, appropriate for Halloween. And so, from my big bad self and Mr. Mark Watson, thank you very much for joining us. We've got a few thank yous and goodbyes to do as usual. I'm looking at the screen, not the camera. I should be looking at the camera. There we go. We're going to have to move the screen. I can't do that thing. It's weird. I should look into your eyes, Mark, then, because you're right behind the camera. There I'm gazing into Mark's eyes. Look at that.
Well, you can't see me if I do that.
No, but that doesn't matter. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, as always, big thank you to everyone who's contributed to make this such a wonderful show. So Mark and Sarah, Heather, all the people in the art showcase, all the botcherists, or botcherers, I'm not entirely sure, and all the staff that go and support down there and help with the refereeing. As usual, the thanks to all of the staff who've put content in, even if some of it was a bit late, you know who I'm talking about. And a big thank you also...
I did send photos in during the week.
Oh, well, we'll let her off then.
She has been doing well.
A big thank you to two people who aren't often mentioned. A big thank you to Mr. Bill Parkin and Miss Eleanor Farquharson. I can never say that right. That's a character from a film.
It always remembers me. Is it Shrek? It's
Yeah, Shrek, yeah. Lord Farquharson or something like that. Anyway, Farquharson, that's how you pronounce it, Mark. Right. But a big thank you to Eleanor and to Bill, because we don't mention them a lot and you don't see them a lot, but they've been doing a lot of bid writing with Nick and Mark and Helen to get us money in to do all this sort of nonsense. So they often go unseen and unheard, but they're working very hard in the background. So a big thanks to them. I think...
What's Mike after?
I don't know. What am I after? What?
You've been really nice.
Just thought I'd big him up, you know. I might be after something. I don't know what yet. I'll think something. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, I think the time has come for us to say sayonara. Goodbye, everyone.
See you next time.